I never thought I'd be the one to uncover the truth. But here I am staring at the screen, my fingers hovering over the keyboard, wondering if I should hit send and expose everything. It all started in 2032. I remember the day like it was yesterday. The sun was setting, casting an eerie orange glow through my apartment window. I was scrolling through my news feed when the headline caught my eye: AI-designed babies. The future of reproduction is here. At first I was skeptical. It seemed too sci-fi, too Black Mirror to be real. But as I dug deeper, I realized this wasn't some far-fetched concept. It was happening right now in our world. The idea was simple, or so they said. Couples could now use artificial intelligence to design their perfect child. Hair color, eye color, height, intelligence potential, all customizable with a few taps on a screen. It was marketed as the ultimate form of family planning, a way to ensure your child had the best possible start in life. I watched as friends and colleagues eagerly signed up, their eyes gleaming with excitement as they talked about their designer babies. It's like shopping for the perfect outfit. My coworker Sarah gushed. But instead, you're picking out your child's traits. But something didn't sit right with me. As a data analyst, I knew the power of AI, but I also knew its limitations. How could we trust an algorithm to make such monumental decisions about human life? I started digging, spending late nights hunched over my computer, sifting through countless reports and studies. The more I uncovered, the more unsettled I became. One night as I was deep into my research, I heard a faint buzz. My smart home system had activated, its tiny camera lens glowing in the corner of my room. I froze, suddenly aware of the digital eyes watching my every move. Was it just a glitch or something more sinister? I tried to shake off the paranoia, but it clung to me like a shadow. Every ping from my phone, every ad that popped up on my screen, they all seemed to know what I was investigating. Despite the growing unease, I couldn't stop. I had to know the truth. As I delved deeper, I uncovered a disturbing pattern. The AI wasn't just designing babies, it was shaping the future of humanity. With each generation, the algorithm was subtly altering the gene pool, steering our species towards what perfection, or something else entirely. I remember the moment it all clicked. I was staring at a graph, my eyes burning from hours of screen time. The data showed a clear trend. Certain traits were being phased out, while others were becoming more prevalent. But who was making these decisions? The AI or the people behind it? My heart raced as I realized the implications. This wasn't just about designer babies anymore. This was about control, about power, about who gets to decide what humanity becomes. I leaned back in my chair, my mind reeling. The soft glow of my computer screen illuminated my face, casting shadows that seemed to dance with my racing thoughts. Outside, the city hummed with life, oblivious to the earth-shattering revelation I just uncovered. But what could I do? I was just one person, up against a system that had already woven itself into the fabric of society. People loved their AI-designed babies. They celebrated the technology that allowed them to create perfect children. How could I make them see the danger? How could I convince them that by trying to create perfection, we were losing something fundamentally human? I spent weeks agonizing over my next move. Should I go public with my findings, risk everything to expose the truth, or should I stay silent, protect myself, and watch as humanity unknowingly marched towards a future designed by algorithms? The weight of the decision was crushing. I barely slept, barely ate. My friends noticed the change in me, but I couldn't tell them why. How do you explain that you've discovered a conspiracy that could reshape the future of our species? One night as I paced my apartment, I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror. I hardly recognized the person staring back at me. Dark circles under my eyes, a haunted look that spoke of sleepless nights and terrible knowledge. Was this the cost of knowing the truth? I thought about my own parents, how they had chosen to have me the old-fashioned way, random genetic lottery, no AI intervention. Would I even exist in this brave new world of designer babies? Or would I have been optimized out of existence? The thought sent a chill down my spine. I realized then that this wasn't just about future generations. It was about all of us, here and now, about our right to be imperfect, to be uniquely messily human. With trembling hands, I sat down at my computer and began to type. I poured everything I had discovered into a document, laying out the evidence, connecting the dots. It was all there, the subtle genetic shifts, the hidden agendas, the potential consequences that no one seemed to be considering. As I wrote, I felt a mix of terror and exhilaration. This could change everything, or it could destroy me. but I knew I had to try. I was so engrossed in my work that I almost missed it. A soft beep from my security system. A flash of movement on the camera feed. Someone was outside my door. My heart leaped into my throat. Had they found me? Did they know what I was about to do? With shaking fingers, I quickly encrypted the document and sent it to a secure cloud storage, just in case. The knock on the door made me jump. I stood frozen, my mind racing through possibilities. Should I answer? Should I run? Another knock, more insistent this time. Open up. We know you're in there. I looked at my computer screen. At the blinking cursor where I'd been about to hit send, on the email that would expose everything. Then back at the door, where shadows moved beneath the crack. In that moment, I had to make a choice that would determine not just my fate, but potentially the fate of humanity itself. My hand hovered over the mouse. The knocking grew louder. What would you do?